Hey, what's up, friends? Welcome back to the channel. As always, my name's Anton, and today we're going to be checking out something brand new from Pearl Jam. So this is Jeremy, and this is a big shout out to Russ for requesting this one. And yeah, I know nothing about it, except that Russ did mention that it's pretty topical. I don't know if that's referring to politics or not, but or maybe it's just very simple to understand the meaning of this. But anyway, so I'm excited. Definitely the black MTV version was incredible. Just Eddie's passion is, yeah, it's pretty insane. But anyway, so before we get into this one, as always, if you guys have any song requests for me and you want to vote on what artists come on the channel every single week, join everybody in the Discord, link down below in the description. And if you want a guaranteed song request and you want to check out all of our full album reactions like we've done, Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory, Evanescence's Fall, and a whole bunch of other ones, join everybody in the Patreon, also link down below. And that's it. So let's get a Pearl Jam, Jeremy.
And the news media plus a lot more.
It is very relevant in America today.
Was that George Bush?
Lemon yellow sun
That's a masterpiece of a song. Man, where do I even start with that one? Jesus Christ. Video is fucking amazing. The video. Eddie Vedder's acting abilities is something else too, man. Like, look at his eyes. You know what I mean? He feels like he's channeling some shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, the boy and the classmates and school and the wood, like, just that video is incredible. And the song was incredible too. Eddie Vedder's ability, as I always say, his ability to like ramp up his vocal tension is incredible. And just like, man, I just love how that song just, man, halfway through it just gets into this groove and it just doesn't let up. And it just, yeah, it literally whisked me away. Like, I was just completely sucked into the growing intensity and the rhythmic nature of it. And just as Eddie is just more and more like losing his, like, it feels like he's like losing his mind more and more. He's channeling that pain, that angst, like just more and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, and you're just losing yourself in it. Like, it just, oh man, yeah, that was absolutely incredible. Now my question is, was Eddie somebody that bullied this kid? Because there was one line at the beginning of the song that I thought maybe Eddie was one of the bullies. I don't know if that's correct. Maybe he's just writing this from the perspective of someone else. But let's jump in these lyrics here quick for a second. Incredible song with the drumming, incredible. Just Eddie's voice. Like, obviously in like grunge music, this kind of thing, like the bass and the guitar are kind of like, this stuff's a lot about the groove, the rhythm, you know what I mean? The vocal is like all about groove, rhythm, and vocals, which I love. You know, that's some of my favorite stuff. But wow. Let's see. Jeremy is based on two different true stories. The song takes its main inspiration from a newspaper article about a 16-year-old boy named Jeremy Wade Deli from Richardson, Texas, who killed himself in front of his English classmates at Richardson High School on Tuesday morning of January 8th, 1991, at about 9:45 a.m. God, man. Like, what would push a kid to kill himself at 16 years old, you know? Like obviously the answer is extremely obvious. Like bullying is a crazy thing, man. I was bullied really harshly when I was in high school. High school was fucking hell for me. You know what I mean? Like, it was brutal. Elementary school was fine. High school was insane. Yeah, at times, man, I felt like I was like, you know, afraid for my life or something. You know what I mean? Felt like at some point, like, you know, it, like obviously there's like, you know, it would never get to the place of violence, but it was like some of the bullying was incredibly emotionally abusive. Literally just had, like, you know, like pretty much what happened to me is in the first week of high school, the one of the popular kids, he asked for my seat in a science class, and I said no, like, I'm sitting down here, and he's like, get out of your seat. And I was like, no. And so what he did is he spent the next 3 years of high school convincing everybody in high school that I was a loser. And so I didn't have like any friends. Which is, yeah, it was like, I still think the kid might be like psychopathic or sociopathic. Just, it was dark, man. Like, the stuff he would do was like dark. You know what I mean? It wasn't just bullying some kid. It felt like he was literally wanting to make it, like, you know, and yeah, it was fucking weird, man. I know what bullying, like, a lot of people be like, oh, you know, it's just bullying. But it's like, when you're 16, when you're 15, when you're 14, and you're going through puberty and you're trying to fit in and you're starting to like girls, you're starting to like boys, you know, things are really dramatic in high school. You know what I mean? You don't know where you belong, and belonging is everything. And when you're in high school, it's everything. You know what I mean? Like, everybody needs to find a place to belong. And when you can't find that, when people are turning against you, it was tough. And it's just like, I could definitely see Well, my cousin committed suicide when he was 18. My cousin Sam. I've told you guys about this before. So it's like it happens. You know what I mean? Yeah, when you're young, you don't really feel like there's a way out. Like life is about that. You don't live for the future. Like the pain's right now. Yeah, so I can relate to that. There's something I've questioned. I'm like, is bullying just a part of life? Like, is that just what kids do? And my interpretation of it, I don't think kids. I think kids pass down their own generational trauma. So if they're abused, if their dad's an alcoholic, if their mom's an alcoholic, if their dad's abusive, if their mom's neglectful, or vice versa, I think that's where bullying comes in. Because usually bullies are bullied. I think they're like a lot of bullies. I'm guessing were probably in some sense abused by their parents, maybe verbally, maybe physically, maybe emotionally, and I think they're like trying to offload some of that pain and try to like reach an equilibrium in themselves and trying to like right that wrong in a fucked up way. But I think so I'm like, man, how does like I don't think a nice kid can instigate bullying. I think they can, but I think it's rare. I think a nice kid who has good parents that love him or her, I don't think that kid would start bullying. Sometimes they might jump in because we always want to belong, and I don't know, sometimes it's exciting to pick on somebody and find your place in that. But I don't think they'd instigate it. And when I look at all the people that instigated bullying, instigated it, you know what I mean? It's like I think those kids, I think there's something going on at home. It hurts. I'm angry, I'm bitter, especially in the moment. But when I look back, man, like I'm sure something was going on because I don't think a kid can just get that dark normally. You know what I mean? Like either there's psychopathic tendencies, sociopathic tendencies, or abuse. Like that's. I'm like, other than those things, like maybe it's possible, but I just don't see it, man. But I don't know, man. Kids that age is weird. High school is a weird time. It's just a lot of hormones, and I always kind of joke that, man, like high school is like tribal. You know what I mean? Like it really, I think, shows like our monkey nature, where we come from, because it's just so tribal. You know what I mean? But anyway, brilliant song, Russ, man. This was awesome. And what are your favorite Pearl Jam songs, everybody? Let me know down below, and we'll jump on some of those. And lastly, I want to give a big shout out to my tier 3 patrons. So we got Adam, Amber, Kelly, Brianna, Daphne, Francis, Gage, Laura, Melissa, Russ, Sharon, and David. So shout out to all of you guys. I'll see everybody again tomorrow. I love